Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, so here we are back at the 67. Whole lazy eye. Anyway, Ty's working on installing the door lock mechanisms, and he's tweaking these windows, getting them to roll up and down really nice. And got some plastic there we're going to replace, I guess, because we ended up with some water damage on one of the door panels because some of the plastic was actually missing. But so anyway, Tyler's really on that. So anyway, what we're doing today primarily is, I don't know if you recall in a previous episode, I don't even know if it's posted up yet, but we had subscriber Don or Dan. Who was that, Ty? You remember? You shipped that out, right?
I'm sorry?
That package for, was it Don?
I can't think of his name. Was it Dan?
Dan or Don?
He's from Washington State.
Yeah. Anyway, he was watching the show, and we had these Plymouth script insignia individual letters. And anyway, I told Don, I said, just send us a self-addressed stamped envelope, and you get an O. So that's what he did. Anyway, he stuffed the envelope full of, what, $15 too, on top of it, which was awfully nice. It wasn't necessary, but because we're just going to buy beer with that, right, Ty? Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, but in this case, what we did instead was we took $10 of that and went over to our local machine shop, and they sell all kinds of steel. Steel's pretty cheap right now, it seems like, but about a 10-foot stick of 1/8-inch wall 2x2 square tubing. All right, and it's 10 foot long, like I just said. Jeez, what the hell. Anyway, what we're going to do is show you how we make subframe connectors for pocket change. In this case, almost really free, because Don sent us, Don sent us $15, so 10 of that went for that stick out there. Plus we got $5 left over. We probably still blow that on beer, right, Ty?
I know.
So we're gonna tie in the subframe at the torsion bar cross member. We're gonna window this end of the frame, the rear frame rail. We're gonna shove that 2x2 inside the frame rail. We're gonna drill some like a couple of 1/2-inch holes in the side of the frame, and then we'll actually weld that 2x2 right to the frame. Well, we'll end up splitting this rear passenger well, and then bending it up and then welding it to the subframe connector. But then she'll be welded up front too. So each one needs to be for Barracuda. I measured 50 inches from this point back here to the front torsion bar cross member. So 50 inches, and we added another 2 1/4 inches. So each frame rail will be 52 1/4 inches long. So that's what you need. You need 2 pieces of 1/8-inch wall, 2x2 square tubing, 52 1/4 inches long. So anyway, we're going to show you how we do that. So subframe connectors, I tell you what, we got a couple of things we're going to make ourselves, and one of them is going to be the subframe connector. But the subframe connectors can cost a guy like say $150 to $250, or you can probably spend more than that even. But you know, in our case, we're going to build them for $10, so that's pretty damn cheap. I know that adds a little bit of weight to the car, but it's down low, and the direct connection racing manual actually states that the addition of subframe connectors will reduce your quarter-mile ET by 1/10 of a second. Now, we've actually proven this before with a 79 Dodge Aspen. One weekend we ran a 1284, and then during the course of the week we installed subframe connectors, and then the next weekend we ran exactly a 1/10 of a second faster, a 1274. So say what you will about subframe connectors, it's going to stiffen this thing up and help it hook up a lot faster. So that's what we're doing. That's what the plan is. Oh, and then while we're under here, I want to get a radius, and we'll show you how to build a drive shaft safety loop for, again, pocket change. And some of the leftover scrap from the 2x2 we'll actually be able to have enough. We'll have enough left over that we'll be able to make a pinion snubber. So it's kind of a nice that's a traction device, and we'll end up adding that to the rear axle. So, but anyway, so we'll have like a nickel in that, or you'll end up having to buy the snubber part of the bumper. So But that's like a $3 item over at Jack Riley's or what have you. So there we go. That's where we're at. That's what we're doing. So there we go. Out of a 10-foot piece, we've got 2 pieces at 52 1/4, and we got about a 12-inch piece left over. And from what I gather, that's enough to make half of 1 pinion snubber. 3 inches times that's 4 pinion snubbers there. So what you need to do is find a piece of square tubing that fits inside of this one here. I think we've got some of that laying around here somewhere, but then that way it'll be somewhat adjustable. So all right, we're not building the space shuttle. Right, Ty? So before you start this project, the car should be level and up off the ground. So this is relatively level. Anyway, the reason for that is you want to make sure that you don't have one side jacked up, I guess, because you're going to want your doors and so on and so forth to, shut properly. If you got it jacked up, then you weld subframe connectors in it. It's gonna kind of keep the body at that flex, and you don't want that. Not right, Ty?
You know it.
You bet. All right, so what I did here was I put a mark at 2 1/4 inches. 2 1/4 inches was the width of the transmission cross member, or no, the torsion bar cross member. Damn it, Tyler. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is slit this, all 4 corners. Then we're going to flange it. We'll fold these down so they're about 90 degrees. All right. Well, no, wait. No, we'll leave this one here. We'll leave this one here out. We're actually going to cut this piece here out and then flange this side and flange this side. So this piece here will get welded to the very bottom of the transmission cross member. These 2 pieces here will be flanged out, and then they'll weld to the side of the cross member. The top, you're not going to be able to weld anything up here at all. Unless you're going through the floor, you could probably maybe do something, but in our case, we're just going to do it the way I'm going to do it. So, because my way's best. So I was thinking was a guy could actually plug this hole here. Since we're not going to be able to weld it up here, at least you would have a, weather tight seal. But I almost kind of wonder if you ought to just drill a couple of holes in the bottom of it just in case there does get moisture in the frame connector. So maybe that's what we'll do. So anyway, here's what we got so far. I'm going to dress it up a little bit, and I think once it gets welded in, you almost have to nibble off maybe a corner or whatever on this. So we'll prep it for welding. Usually when you bend these, it might be best if you get some heat on it, but I suppose most guys don't have access to a torch or whatever. We do have some MAP gas over here. We got a torch set up, but it's kind of not right here right now. So, but anyway, I was able to bend it. But be careful when you bend it, because you just don't want it to crack. So just kind of steady as it goes. And anyway, so we got a nice 90-degree angle here. Basically, it could use some hammering maybe a little bit, but like I said before, we're not building the space shuttle. I don't think anybody builds a space shuttle anymore, do they, Ty?
Yeah.
They build a space shuttle?
No.
We're tying this back in to what Jay started on about a week ago, which we haven't put out yet, and that's subframe connectors for your A-body and how to do it for the cheap money.
I haven't done it yet, so I don't know how. I gotta watch the video when it comes out.
Right?
All right, so anyway, here's what we're doing. Just kind of stuff the subframe up in kind of place, and I don't know if you can tell what the hell we're doing, but just light on here. So there's the front of the car up here. And that's the torsion bar cross member. We flange the 2x2, so it'll actually weld flush against the cross member there, and over on this side also, and at the very bottom of it there. So then the plan is to, we'll window this end of this frame here, and then I'll stuff this end in that window. We'll drill 1, 2, 3 half-inch holes, and then we'll actually weld this to that. Maybe we'll drill some in the bottom too. And then I wonder about, do we need to have just like a hole in the bottom?
I think it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Couple, just to let moisture out if there's moisture in there.
I mean, that's what the factory did. You might as well pop a hole.
And if a guy wanted to, and I kind of marked this out here, but you could actually follow this contour down to about 1 inch, and you could surface mount this instead of putting it into the frame. And you could fabricate yourself like a piece of 1/8 inch, like say 4 by 6 inch, weld it to this, and then weld it to this, right in this area here. You could also make them bolt in that way. You could actually bolt that in to this part here. You could bolt the front too. You know, you could put a bolt here and a bolt up here if you wanted to make them bolt in. If you don't have access to a welder, that's one way to do it. Well, you're going to have to weld something anyway, it looks like. But
it's going to be stronger if you weld it.
Yeah, so, but we've chosen to weld it. So then what I did here was I drew a mark along here. This is the rear footwell, and then I drew a mark here, and then we're going to actually slit this footwell right in the very center of those marks, and then we're going to flange it up, and then we'll weld it right to this inside. So this will actually stick in to the lower floor about 1/2 inch or so. So that's no big deal. So I got to scrape all this stuff off. This old rust proofing or sound deadener shit. So that's what we're doing.
I should go practice doing a little bit of welding.
I reckon you ought to. Yeah. Sure.
It's been a minute since I did anything.
Anyway, so it looks like I gotta cut this little end off here. Yep. I don't want that sticking up, so I'll mark that. And then we could probably buff this and then throw a coat of paint on it, and then we can sand it where it needs to be welded or whatever. But that way we get paint all the way around this thing, you know, so you don't.
I took that weldable primer back too. It would have been nice to have a can of that.
Yeah, that's all right. This is okay.
Okay. Cool.
So anyway, that's what we're doing. All right.
Yep. Get back at it.
All right.
Good luck.
All right. Here's what we're doing. I know it's kind of hard to see or hard to make heads or tails of it, but all right. What the hell am I looking at here? Oh, here we are. Okay. That's the back of the car that way. That's the front of the car that way. There's a rear frame rail here. I'm going to cut this right here, and then right here. Then I'm going to bend this piece flat out like that. You'll see these 2 marks I've got here. This is the rear footwell. Okay, and this is where the subframe connector is going to be. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to slit it right in the very middle. And then I'm going to bend this up and this up. Both these parts up into it. Then we're going to clamp it, and then we're going to weld it. So that'll go on to about here. So as you're working with this stuff, you'll have to worry about stuff like this is a brake line here. So I don't know if that's going to actually run into that brake line. I'm thinking it's going to miss it. Okay, so keep that in mind. So yeah, so that's the back of the car. Like I said, we're going to window this, bring her down. Then the front of it's going to attach up here. This is a torsion bar cross member. All right, it's going to end up right about in this area here, and as you can see, this was where the emergency brake cable came through this hole here. Well, you'll have to deal with that yourself. So you could actually maybe move this hole over here if you needed to, or form your flange so that it goes around that, or what have you. You'll have to do what you got to do. So if you want to retain your e-brake cable, you'll have to make concessions for it. So anyway. Where we're at so far. So I scraped all the goop off of this, this undercoating. Look at this stuff. I mean, it's just rock hard. So we've been heating it up and scraping it. So we're kind of down to bare metal, but I'm going to go ahead and hit this with a wire brush in. But I'm going to start cutting it, and then we'll get back to you. All right.
Just got done doing a little practicing with the welder and gas, and Jeremy's done cutting the chunk off, I'll show you what my little bit of practice looks like. Which you probably already know if you're on Instagram.
Throw it in the snowbank, cool it off.
I will.
No.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh.
I think I can still weld, Jay.
Think so?
Yeah. What do you think?
That's a good.
I'm not the
That's a
best
good-
welder in the world.
What? Oh, you're pretty good, I think, aren't you? What the hell?
I'm good enough. My weldmanship is better than my penmanship.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Dr. Blake.
Jesus. All right.
I think that's probably good enough.
You know, I was gonna give that little Susie Homemaker saw some shit, but it's
Oh, it's you know, I tell you what, I got the big saw, you know, I got that sawzall,
Yeah.
right? And that's nice. You know, for doing tree branches and heavier pipe and stuff, but for like underneath, you know, I mean, it's
that
light,
little-
it's light, and
with
it's...
the battery that's in it. I wouldn't even believe it would have done that.
Oh, yeah, well,
Cool.
there you go.
Milwaukee, baby.
There we go. Like these paper towels.
Yeah, they don't touch that fire.
All right, there we go. So anyway, there's a slit here. Okay.
Okay.
You got a slit here.
Right.
We're gonna bend this up. So you're gonna have an inch, piece of L here, an inch bend up here too. So anyway, then that subframe connector is gonna come in through here, and then we're gonna clamp this to the subframe connector, weld it solid.
Cool.
So, and trim it, whatever else we need to do. All right. Oh no.
Okay.
My COVID herpes.
Jesus. My COVID herpes, he said.
All right.
Oh.
Oh my God. Okay, so that's not too bad. All right. Oh, give me this one.
I don't know if you know this, Blake, but working one-handed with a GoPro is kind of hard.
Never knew that.
They lower it. No, more. There you go. That's not a grinding wheel.
I know.
You're not, it specifically says not to do that. All right, Jay, so what you need to do now is take that and put it back under the car. I'm helping.
There you go.
That's what the video's
Did you
for.
fall asleep?
What?
You're supposed to make car noises when you're pretending to work on stuff under there, remember? All right. Let me get down there now. All right. Okay. I got the bottle jack.
Much to hit on.
It's still going.
There you go.
It's going.
Yep.
All right. And now, oh, still moving.
Almost.
How far do you gotta go?
Not much.
Just
That's pretty close.
okay, stop.
Stop.
Now, why don't you throw that bottle jack more toward the middle of it now?
Okay.
So it's kind of helping you to snap it in place.
Okay.
Are you trying to go back more, guys?
Yeah, we have to.
Okay, by how much though?
Very little.
Hold on.
I'm just barely catching.
Oh man. Oh, it moved up, didn't it? Maybe not.
Hell.
It's right there, Jay. Yeah, it's really close.
I could take an hair off of this and it would probably do it.
What do you want?
The wheel.
The thing I already have in my hand?
I don't know.
I was gonna bring you just a wheel.
Oh.
That would have been funny.
Whatever, Terry Myers.
I feel honored.
All right, give me some juice there, dude. So this one ain't a battery one.
Oh. Where's the oh. Oh God. Making me work. See what Josh did, Blake, the other day? He wrapped the cord around it. He was like, I'm doing that so they're gonna ask questions later. Yeah. It's plugged in.
Hey, open the store, right? Where's the source supply?
Probably right by your PPE.
Come out?
Huh?
They come out or what? Yeah, it's kind of. Give me a little screwdriver here.
Oh, J-ball.
Look at the precision.
That was the pew.
You bet. Ow, mother. What are you doing?
Shut up. Hammer that bitch.
I really thought he was gonna pick it up. That's why I put the camera in my hand.
You silly guy.
Oh.
So I should be able to just tap it right in.
Right.
Now everything should get done.
Yeah, she moved a bit.
Did it?
Yeah.
Hit it.
Or what? You didn't notice it?
Where's the...
You want the big boy?
No.
Oh. Let's go, buddy.
It's going in.
Subframe.
Oh.
Of the connecting kind. Oh.
Smells like cutoff wheel in here.
Yeah. Death wheel.
Thanks. Death wheel. Yeah.
What are you thinking there, bud?
I'm letting the jack down a little bit.
Okay.
Hammer Town.
Pound Town.
Boy, it sounds solid as it did before. It did move a bit.
I need it down more.
Down the jacker.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he is.
Fucking
This
do it.
bottle jack fucking
Yeah, it's
don't like it.
been rode hard and put away wet.
Why aren't we using the air jack on this?
I don't know.
Man, that.
Did it just go?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna give it just one more love tap.
No, it moved quite a bit that time. Oh, success.
Maybe.
All right, now you gotta jack the fucker up, right?
Yeah. You mother.
What? Moving.
Oh, it jumped another ½ inch. Oh no. Sweet.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Is that flange flush up there, son?
He's got to do jack and whack on it. Yep. I think you're there, homeboy. Yeah.
Get me out of here. I can't hear anything.
What's he doing?
Oh, how's it going?
I told you it's going to get done now. The expert showed up.
The expert spotter.
The expert spotter. You did it, Blake. Oh, the camera's gonna die too. Is that?
What is that?
That's your schnoz.
Oh man, I got a little alcoholic nose vein going on. So we're getting closer to start melting steel down here. Not very good lighting right now. We're just getting stuff clamped up. Let me see that light quick. Yeah, just quick. Oh. Getting things clamped in place right now. And yeah, getting ready to put some steel gum on her. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Hopefully this video is out for Thanksgiving. That'd be cool. Right, feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Well, you better get busy instead of staying around talking with Jeremy and Haugen's heroes. Making your old man do all this shit. That's bullshit.
I said I'd do all the welding.
I said prep work is 99% of welding. So, what do you think?
Try it, huh?
You bet.
Okay. Let's do a couple
Sure.
in here. Vertical welding. It's been a long time.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think it's all right. I kind of missed the actual frame here.
Right.
I got it pretty good over
How's
here.
your speed?
Pretty good.
It sounded pretty good. Didn't it sound good?
Yeah.
That's all right, yeah.
It'll get better as I go. Hammer?
The big one?
Yeah. Or this one. There we go. Headboard.
Huh?
I had a big gap right there I didn't know I had.
Okay.
All right, guys, so
You don't even know that guy.
we're calling it a night. This whole subframe connector thing's been like 3 days, and I want to make the video and get it out there. And next time you see it, they'll be zipped in and done. We want to finish what we're doing today so I can go home, edit it, so you guys can watch this for Thanksgiving, Turkey Day.
Just imagine that it's finished. Because you kind of saw some welding and whatnot. Right? Big deal. Yeah.
Happy
That's
Thanksgiving.
the rest of it.
Yeah, the rest of it is ow, 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 ow.
I learned a trick from Master Welder Fabricator, Mr. Jacob over here.
No.
Said, don't clean your ears out, let the wax build up,
That's right.
and then you'll never get metal slag in there. You just hear it kind of boiling.
When it burns
So that's a
that
pro
eardrum- When it burns that eardrum, that's a pain in the ass. That's all it is.
And God bless your heart for bringing that damn badass wire wheel down, too.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
So,
Oh, awfully nice.
that's a $10 subframe connector video for now.
Ish.
Right.
Ish. I wish it was done, but...
So we got a $10 drive shaft safety loop. What?
Yeah, the pipes. Yep.
And who knows if it's gonna be $10? It might be a little bit more than that.
It might be $11.99.
Hopefully that's what the Barracuda runs in the quarter.
Jay,
We got,
are you drinking a delicious Coors Light?
yes. We got pocket change, pinion snubber too. So save yourself $60 there, right? We'll do one of those. So yeah, build stuff. Save yourself $500. That's what we do here.
Right.
Yeah. Kinda.
So,
We do save ourselves a few dollars. Sure.
so from Bad Tree Productions,
Happy
happy Thanksgiving.
Turkey Day.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more of these turkeys.
These turkeys? What do you mean these turkeys?
And leave a Thanksgiving Day comment.
You bet.
All right.
Yeah,
him.
love the comments.
Yeah. Take it easy. Peace.
Bad Tree Productions After Hours.
Right. Hit this right here. Grab a hammer. What are you gonna tell me?
You know, the last time you said that, you ended up with him.
You ready?
Ready?
Yeah. Don't. Just do it. Son of a. Oh. That's good.
Now there's two.
Hit it hard. Hit.
I'm here. I'm afraid to hit the camera.
It's already broken. Don't hit the camera. Yeah. Give a walk.
I think that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
It gives you kind of something. Whatever. There we go.
Is it gonna work? Yeah, Tyler left the camera on again. Heat soaked?
Good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'll be fine. It'll be good. Get that out. Come on.
Welcome to my world.
You bet. Oh. How'd it go?